Alright, we're back with Alone in the Dark. Go and do some exploring, figure out where Ruth's camera flashbulb is. I think I have an idea, but we're going to check that out. And see if we can solve more of the mysteries of Derceto Manor. Derceto. So I want to thank you guys for watching the video. It does mean a lot to me. You guys are the greatest. Let's get into this and have some fun. I really couldn't do this, guys, without you. You're all the best. So where am I going?
This is my room. I belong here. I recognize this view.
When I get back, 1XXX. I'll wait here alone in the dark. Listen to me, death do us part.
I know that number. Where's that from? I did this. I wrote that. I don't know the combination. Wait, maybe I do.
Let me look at. I know what I gotta look at. There's on her engagement ring. There's a date 1918, so I'm gonna guess the XXX. It says when I get back and see the circle of the ring. That's what the ring inscribed from her fiance. We're gonna do 918.
Darling, I finally found that photograph from my time in France during the war. I don't expect this to be your fiancé, but it did make me think of him. What an incredible man he must have been. You were lucky in a way. He could have been a nobody and died falling into the Mississippi. Instead, he volunteered to travel across the world to fight for people in despair, dying with honor like Achilles at Troy. I am jealous of you. Or maybe him. It's all incredibly romantic. That's what I wanted to say. Please feel free to use my camera if you want to. It might cheer you up. It might bring him closer to you. Even if just in memory. Ruth.
How long have I been here?
Wow, Emily, way too long.
Is this how you travel, Ruth?
The war in Europe rages on, and America is doing its part to hold back the German aggression. Ships from Boston and New Orleans arrived yesterday to bolster our gallant forces.
I don't like the sounds.
These men will play a crucial role in helping our allies defend the innocent and defeat the German war machine. In trenches, they
I'll
will
find you,
defend
John.
themselves against the charging horde with razor-sharp ingenuity, all while planning how to advance the front with the use of artillery and machine guns.
What was that?
Come on, there's got to be bullets in here somewhere. Jesus.
John.
What's aggravating about this is that I've left so many bullets behind because I was full at the time. Now I need them. There are none. That's pretty bad.
Oh God, I thought I was done with you.
Oh. Man, stealth, we're not on first name bases. Bases? many times I have to shoot that damn thing to kill him? That's annoying. Oh, why does this look like a big arena? God damn it, hit him! I didn't know I was supposed to go here. Fuck me.
There's nothing here.
There should be like a freaking full-on ammo dump. Why? I have a fucking first aid room with no first aid. It's so aggravating. God damn it. Aim!
I'm out of bullets.
Man, that's so aggravating. Everything is frozen.
Today, the American Expeditionary Forces face considerable losses in France. The brave men fallen on these
John.
Elysian fields will forever be
Oh,
remembered as
John.
defenders not of just Europe, but the world.
What's the matter, Emily?
President Woodrow Wilson spoke to our
I can't do
country's
this.
war widows, asking them to stand tall
What's
and
the matter?
remember their husbands
I can't take
as
you dying
heroes.
again.
Speak of them proudly and remember
I'm
them
still
with
hurting.
What's the matter,
But
Emily?
the war effort in Europe is not our
Your death was just so
death numbers on the home front
Shameful.
are on the rise due to the
unfair.
influenza known as the Spanish flu. The New Orleans City Council decided to open yet another emergency hospital in the old Derceto plantation.
Where is this? Where am I?
Emily.
Oh, come on. I need the key.
Great.
That's better.
So now you give me a bunch of air.
Closing the refuge, June 17, 1919. It is with a heavy heart that I must declare the Derceto refuge to be harmful beyond saving. As an emergency hospital, we have over the last 2 years treated hundreds of patients suffering the so-called Spanish flu. Unfortunately, our mortality numbers are unforgivable. While the influenza in itself was often successfully treated, many died of fungal infections and sudden acts of violent madness. In order to dismantle the refuge safely, building engineers will survey what parts of the house are especially contaminated by the peculiar rot discovered by Jean-Baptiste Amboise. The rot is believed to be the main perpetrator in spreading the deadly fungal infection, but also the cause of the incurable madness. The most afflicted rooms will then be sealed permanently to create a cordon sanitaire. As the dead seem to exacerbate the spreading of the fungal infection, all bodies that can't be cremated by tomorrow will be forever entombed inside Derceto's sealed section. The refuge was never meant to be permanent, and as the influenza epidemic seems to be in decline, it stands to reason that we shut the facility altogether. Many brave volunteers have helped for very little pay to treat those in need for almost 2 years, and we are forever in their debt. All surviving patients will be transferred to other medical facilities around New Orleans as soon as possible. At the end of the summer, we should be able to leave Derceto to recover. Dr. Isaac Herbert.
Oh, this puzzle somehow. Alright, Jason. God bless it.
What's that?
John Marcus.
$2.17. Oh, John. I didn't know this is where you would end up. I didn't want to know. I stopped visiting you because I couldn't stand the indignity of your awful illness. I was ashamed of you. Ashamed of myself. Forgive me. Please, John. Let me go.
Oh. dark man standing there? When did he show up?
Are we done here? Is this what you wanted?
Where was that other one? Nope. So did anybody else notice when the dark man showed up? Was he there the whole time, or did he just suddenly appear? Maybe he's back to being locked. I don't like the sound design, sound design.
Miss Hartwood, lock the door, will you? I'd rather not run into dear Dr. Gray if I can help it.
This feels strange. So very strange. There's a book missing.
A secret door.
Looks like it.
Careful. Let me go first.
Now what's this?
This is a throwback to the old fixed camera, the original.
Now we're talking. Great job, Emily.
Good to finally meet you, Mr. Hartwood. I'm here on the behalf of your brother Philip. You were expecting me, weren't you?
Yes. You're from Derceto, no?
That's right. I just wanted to ask you a few questions to see if there is anything I can do to help you and your family.
Okay.
I understand you're full of imagination. You make up a lot of things.
I suppose.
And you obsess over them, blurring reality and fiction.
Sometimes.
Do you want to tell me about the Dark Man?
No. No, I don't.
That's all right. Perhaps there is something else you can tell me. Something you know to be made up, but you hold dear.
Juan?
John? Who's John?
No. Juan Luis Jorge. Oh, wait there a moment. Here, take a look.
Is he... Oh, he is the author.
It's a magnificent book. Life-changing even. The real Juan is long dead, but I like to think of him as my friend. My most beloved friend.
I see. Do you often do this? Fantasize about people you read about?
No. Well, there is Jacob.
Who is Jacob?
Turn to the last page.
Oh, it's a newspaper article. The Prisoner of Ice, Jacob van Ostad. Is he also your beloved friend?
Oh, no, Doctor. Not at all. He is the fire that fights fire.
Yes, I think it's clear your overstimulated imagination, this mania, needs to be tempered for you to live a normal life. I know your family calls it the Hartwood curse, but I want you to know that there is nothing supernatural about your condition. It's all inside your head. And with that, I'm very qualified to deal with. In time, you will be cured.
In time.
Yes, in time we will exorcise all your demons, all the dark men.
Yeah!
Please, Mr. Hartwood, calm yourself.
What happened?
Oh, don't you worry your little head about it, Miss Hartwood. Your uncle and I just had our first breakthrough.
This has something to do with the numbers for the talisman.
The Snake Dagger, a monograph by Yael Klein. In Ludwig Prin's book on pagan rituals called The Mystery of the Grave, as translated by Nicholas Vachy, there are several references to a sacrificial dagger called the Snake Dagger. It has long been thought of as a poor translation of the original text, that it would be more appropriate with worm dagger from the Latin vermis cultrum. This seems natural following the recent consensus that the original title of Prin's book De vermis mysteris should literally translate to the mystery of the worm. However, this would take away from Vahi's great effort at translating the underlying meaning of the words and revealing several cultural beliefs. While Prince certainly was using the term worm as a symbol or synecdoche for death and the dead, which is made clear by the contents of the book, in the case of the dagger, we shouldn't be too hasty to dismiss his translation. Reading through Vahi's correspondence with his patron, it appears that he had more than just the Latin text at his disposal. Vahi had dug up Prince's living relatives and uncovered several cross-referenced historical texts and an actual snake dagger. The dagger was dated to the early Middle Kingdom of Egypt and had such a clear shape of a wave that Vahi considered calling it the sinusoidal blade. Knowing the full story, it seems prudent that he chose to translate it as snake and not worm. There are several reasons why this choice of word helps us understand the pagans that Prince's book attempts to describe. The symbolic value of the shape becomes more apparent when reading about the use for the dagger. In the passage of possession and exorcism, we find the snake dagger poisons the poisoner within the victim and is therefore pacified. Where the literal text would tell us that the worm dagger trumps the demon possessing the victim, it tells us nothing of their reasoning, only that somehow this dagger wins against the demon, like it had the better hand in poker. Vahi's translation allows us to follow the underlying logic to the ritual magic that is being performed. Poison the poisoner sounds like fighting fire with fire. That to hurt the demon possessing its victim, the priests would have to fight back with a power that is known to the evil they are fighting. The snake dagger is therefore not only a good way to describe its form, but it also helps us understand how it could be thought of as a useful tool for exorcism. Finally, it also helps us understand their relationship to lunacy, that it was thought of as something poisoning the mind rather than controlling it. What is also interesting to note is that the possessed are always considered poisoned in their head and not their heart. The snake dagger always went to the eye of the possessed, leaving them partially blind, if they had the good luck to survive.
Early lobotomies.
Found anything?
Oh, Dr. Gray's in so deep, I knew it. He's as mad as his patients. I mean, look at this. She who can till the soil of this sick world and begin again, the black goat of the woods with 1,000 young. Absolute insanity.
I have the strangest sensation that this is somehow Jeremy's room.
What? No. This is Dr. Gray's private quarters.
I want to apologize, Detective, for my elusive behavior tonight. I'm glad you haven't given up on me and my uncle yet.
Ah, you got nothing to apologize for. In fact, you've been out of my hair for most of the evening, you're self-reliant, and you've been helping with your own particular brand of investigation. As far as I'm concerned, you're an exemplary client.
Thank you, Edward. Mr. Carnby. I can't believe I didn't see that before. Hello? Who's there? Jeremy?
Jeremy is with the Dark Man. You can't save him.
Jeremy is with the Dark Man? Where? Who is he? What is the Dark Man?
The Heartwood curse. He will come for you too.
Oh, what's the toe tag? 217? Where would I have gotten? Something like this, but I don't know what it is. I'm gonna try to match that. Let's see if I can move this. Oh my god. Who played games like that back in the day? Now there's a passage to the cupboard. Lion the Witch in the wardrobe.
You heard the telephone ring, right?
No, the telephone's cut off. I tried calling the police earlier.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Alright.
Hey, Mr. Carnby?
What?
Nothing, right?
It's a closet?
That's right, Detective. I'll see you later. I have to finish this.
You're going inside the closet?
I know what it looks like, but I can't explain it, much less justify it.
All right. You do what you have to do, miss.
Goodbye, Detective.
Alright, I think this is where we're going to stop for today. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this. You know what to do if you are. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It does mean a lot to me. I really do appreciate it. You guys are the best. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. So that's till next time. I know we're getting close to the end. So with that, I want to thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye for now.